MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Dahl on at first, nobody out. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Gausman uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. From the belt, the pitch.
1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. German Marquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
In now, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. These Rockies guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Marquez is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 24 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave one. Still no score. Here's Daniel Murphy now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. A 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a flare out toward right center. Slater onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. Pitch inside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rockies are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval.
And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman.
1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
In now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Brandon Crawford stands in as he looks at a called strike. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, German Marquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in now, David Dahl. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aramis Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. That's popped up. Rogers has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Gausman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hamilton, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hops this one up. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Hamilton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Strike 1. 0-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit hard. Foul. The 0-2 once more. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering on its way.
At the box. 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Next to bat for the Giants, Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
'50th pitch of the game on its way.
3-2.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So striding forward now, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Daniel Murphy steps in now.
Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Murphy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. Yastrzemski coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Into the box now, German Marquez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Aramis Garcia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Kevin Gossman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
To the plate now, Austin Slater, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Settling in now, Alex Dickerson. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as this is grounded foul off to the left. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies 1. David Dahl to the plate now, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Trevor Story steps in now. No hits to this point. Set and the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss. If both runners come around to score.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Nolan Arenado will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. He's set. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Raimel Tapia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Tapia is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. To second now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Rockies lead this one 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's away.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Okay.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
The pitch. Brandon Crawford is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here it comes. And he takes strike 2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Aramis Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the catcher Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
First offering on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Garrett Hampson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, 0-1. The average for him coming in at .322. 6 home runs and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Dahl.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Dahl is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fly ball out toward right field. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilmer Flores.
Yency Almonte gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Almonte.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes into play here at 273. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rogers brings it in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. One strike offering now to Hamilton.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
1-10.
One out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Ready once again, Austin Slater. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A man at third with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing the pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Alex Dickerson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Dahl is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 4-3. Danny Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
At the plate, Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Trevor Story.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. The tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Daniel Murphy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Sandoval.
James Pazos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Now here it comes. Pazos is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pazos stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Murphy has it. There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 4-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garcia goes to get it. Throw down to first. One away.
Now that
striding in for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
And that's over. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Dom Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Dom Nunez.
In there, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Scott Ober enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Now at the plate, Aramis Garcia, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Oberg was born in Massachusetts. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can't catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Tony Walters is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 18 homers, and 61 RBIs. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton. As he grounds one briskly to short. Story picks it up to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Slater. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and two men gone here in the ninth. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. German Marquez earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he struck out 13 in this one. Scott Oberg closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. As of today, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rockies are second in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. In the standings, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division, 8 games out of first, while the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-5. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. They have a 4.5 game cushion, and the Diamondbacks are third in the division, 10.5 back. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. And the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-4. As of right now, the Mets are in third place in the NL East. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Phillies are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds combined for a 4-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. In the standings, the Reds sit in second place in the National League Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Pirates are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are atop the division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Baltimore Orioles completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-0. Heading into the day, the Rays are in third place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out the Jays 9-3. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The A's put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Athletics are in second place in the AL West. They trail first by 4 games. The White Sox finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 6-5. As of right now, the White Sox are in fourth place in the AL Central. They're 16.5 games out of first. And the Yankees are atop the American League East Division, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they sank the Mariners 7-1. At the start of the day, the Indians are in first place in the AL Central, 6 games up on second place. And the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers combined to allow only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers sit in fourth place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 6 games out of first. And the Royals are third in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Angels finished off the 4-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-4. It was their 5th straight victory. As of right now, the Angels are in first place in the AL West, 4 games up. And the Astros are third in the division, 11 games out of first. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.